Is the most expensive oil really the best for your Honda Accord? You might be pouring money down the drain, and I'm here to tell you why. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's, well, it's crucial for every Honda Accord owner: engine oil. I've spent the last few months running 6 of the most popular full synthetic oils through my own Accord to find out which one truly deserves your money. We're going to count down from number 6 all the way to the number 1 absolute best oil I've tested. 6. Valvoline Full Synthetic Modern Engine. Let me be clear, this is by no means a bad oil. Valvoline is a legacy brand for a reason, and this bottle represents a solid, reliable choice that's going to protect your engine way better than any conventional oil ever could. It's designed specifically for modern engines, with features like GDI, gasoline direct injection, which a lot of the newer Accords have. It's meant to fight carbon buildup, which is a real problem in those systems. When I first switched to the Valvoline, the engine ran smoothly. No complaints there. It did what it was supposed to do. I put it through its paces: city driving, a couple of longer highway trips, and the engine temperature stayed consistent. The car felt responsive, and for the first couple thousand miles, it was a perfectly fine experience. Valvoline talks a big game about their cocktail of additives and detergents that keep the engine clean. And from what I can tell, it does a decent job. It's a workhorse oil. However, here's why it's at the bottom of my list. After about 4,000 miles, I started to notice a few things. The engine just didn't feel as crisp as it did initially. The idle was a tiny bit less smooth. Not rough by any means, but just, that feeling when something is just a little bit off? It was that. 5. Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic. Now, you're going to hear the Pennzoil name again on this list, and for good reason. They make some fantastic products. Pennzoil is famous for its Pure Plus technology, where they formulate their synthetic oil from natural gas instead of crude oil. The marketing says this results in a cleaner, more stable base oil with fewer impurities. And honestly, that's not just marketing fluff. It really does make a difference. My first impressions with Pennzoil Platinum were very positive. The engine felt immediately quieter on a cold start. You know that morning engine clatter? It was noticeably reduced. That's a big plus in my book. The car felt peppy, responsive, and smooth. It handled my daily commute with ease, and I felt confident that the engine was getting top-notch protection. For everyday driving, this oil is a fantastic performer and a clear step up from our number 6 pick. It also seems to have some serious cleaning power. Pennzoil claims it keeps pistons up to 45% cleaner than the industry standard. And while I didn't tear my engine apart to verify that, the anecdotal evidence is there. The engine just felt cleaner and ran smoother over the first few thousand miles. It's the kind of oil that gives you peace of mind, knowing it's actively working to prevent sludge and deposits from forming inside your engine. So, why is it only at number 5? Well, a couple of things came up during my testing. Castrol EDGE Advanced Full Synthetic. Castrol is a brand synonymous with motorsports and performance, and the EDGE line is their top-of-the-line offering. The big selling point for EDGE is its fluid titanium technology. The idea is that under the intense pressure inside your engine, the oil physically transforms its structure to be stronger, creating a better cushion between metal parts. Let me tell you, you can feel it. As soon as I put Castrol EDGE in my Accord, the engine felt stronger. That's the best way I can describe it. It felt like there was an added layer of smoothness and protection, especially when I pushed the car a bit harder. Accelerating onto the highway, the engine noise was more of a satisfying hum rather than a strain. It just inspires confidence. This is an oil that feels like it wants you to drive the car, not baby it. The performance was incredibly consistent throughout the entire oil change interval. From the first mile to the 7,500th, the engine felt exactly the same. There was no drop-off in smoothness, no new noises, no change in responsiveness. That tells me this oil has incredible shear stability, meaning it holds up to stress and heat without breaking down. For someone who wants to set it and forget it for a full interval, this is a massive benefit. Fuel economy was solid, right where I'd expect it to be with a high-quality synthetic. No complaints there, and the engine cleanliness is top-notch. 3. Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic. This is a step up from the modern engine version we saw earlier, and it really shows. This is Valvoline's flagship product, and it is designed to provide what they call exceptional protection against heat, deposits, and wear. After running it, I can confirm it delivers on that promise. This oil is all about robust, all-around performance. The engine ran incredibly smoothly, perhaps the smoothest it had been up to this point in the testing. Idle was dead silent and stable. Power delivery felt linear and effortless. It's the kind of oil that just makes your car feel newer. It has an extra layer of detergents and antioxidants compared to their standard synthetic, and you can feel the impact of that refinement. Where this oil truly shined for me was in its durability. I really pushed my car during this test interval, with more aggressive driving and a long road trip through some hilly terrain, which really works the engine. The Valvoline Advanced didn't even flinch. The engine temperature remained rock solid, and the performance never wavered, not even for a second. It handles heat exceptionally well, which is critical for engine longevity. This is the kind of oil that gives you ultimate peace of mind. You feel like you could throw almost any driving condition at it, and it would just keep on protecting your engine. It provides a fantastic barrier against wear and tear, and for anyone who owns a higher mileage Accord, this could be a fantastic. 2. Royal Purple High Performance Street, HPS. Just look at the bottle, and yes, the oil itself is actually purple. Royal Purple built its reputation in the racing world, and their HPS series is formulated for people who demand more from their cars even on the street. It's fortified with their proprietary Cinner-like additive technology, which is designed to create an incredibly strong, slippery film on all your engine parts. Let me explain. The moment I started the car with Royal Purple in the crankcase, it was different. The engine didn't just run smoothly, it felt frictionless. The revs climbed noticeably faster and with less effort. It felt like I had unlocked a few extra horsepower. I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but the reduction in internal friction was so apparent that it translated into a tangible performance gain. The car was just more eager, more responsive, more fun to drive. This oil is for the enthusiast. If you enjoy driving your Accord and appreciate the nuances of how your car feels, you will love this oil. It makes the entire driving experience more engaging. On top of the performance feel, it provides unbelievable protection. The Cinner-like additive is known for its incredible film strength, meaning that even under extreme stress, that protective layer between metal parts does not break down. This is an oil that begs you to hit the VTEC range. I also saw the best fuel economy of any oil I tested with Royal Purple. It was a consistent 1 to 1.5 miles per gallon better than average. 1. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum Full Synthetic. This is the pinnacle of what Pennzoil offers, taking everything great about the Platinum version and turning it up to 11. It uses the same natural gas base oil, but with an even more advanced additives package. This isn't just an oil, it's a complete engine treatment. The performance is incredible. It has that same frictionless feel that Royal Purple has, making the engine feel responsive and powerful. The revs are smooth and quick, but where it pulls ahead is in its refinement. The engine isn't just quiet, it's almost silent at idle. The smoothness is on another level. It combines the sporty, free-revving feel of the Royal Purple with the rock-solid, Lexus-like smoothness of the Valvoline Advanced. It's the perfect blend. But here's the real kicker, and the reason it's number 1. Engine cleanliness. Pennzoil claims this oil can keep your pistons virtually factory clean, and I believe it. After running this oil for a full 8,000 miles, the engine felt just as fresh and responsive as it did on day 1. There was absolutely zero drop-off in performance. But the real proof was when I talked to a mechanic buddy who bores out engines. He said the cars he sees that have been run exclusively on Ultra Platinum are spotless inside. It actively removes existing sludge while preventing new deposits from ever forming. This means that not only are you getting incredible performance and protection now, but you are actively extending the life of your engine in the long run. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.